I think most Uma fans are familiar with these clips. Gold Ship, one of the most famous and interesting horses in the world. When people witnessed the popularity of Gold Ship, wait a minute, I know a horse. That horse was more insane, more unpredictable, and more terrifying than Gold Ship. Some of you might answer, oh, Stay Gold Family. Nah, this horse was on another level. When he's in bad mood, oh, you want to say late stars, right? That's too easy for him. He stopped in the middle of racetrack and refused to run no matter how you whip him. This horse was too dangerous and was officially banned in 2 countries. However, when he's locked in, he won International G1. This horse was just too crazy that his reputation broke the minutes of horse racing community and became a household legend. With the population of Romantic Warrior and Kind rising, I think it should be the best moment to introduce this Hong Kong hero. Welcome to the story of Pakistan Star, a temperamental superstar. Before we start our story, it's important to introduce some special stuff about Hong Kong's horse racing. In JRA, under the graded races, we have races classified with the number of a horse's win. In Hong Kong, things are a bit different, so I need to explain some terms that might confuse you in the story. Races in Hong Kong are regulated by Hong Kong Jockey Club. Graded races are the same. We have G1, G2, G3. The difference comes from here. HKJC had a system called Class Handicap. It is a method to evaluate horses' ability and decide what race can they participate. HKJC give a rating for each horse based on their past records. Here's a standard of 5 classes. You can imagine the ranking system in PvP games. For example, here's horse A and B. Judging from the charts, they both belong to class 4. If they want to be upgraded to a better class or even graded races, they need to perform well in class 4 handicap, and then HKJC will adjust their ratings. Now, if you understand what I'm talking about, you might have a problem. If horse B has a better rating, that means it's a better horse. Does that mean horse A will never win and will forever stay in class 4? Well, that's a good question. To solve this problem, we need to talk about handicap. HKJC will regulate the weight a horse should carry based on their age and ratings. Older and stronger horses carry more. Younger and weaker horses carry less. In that case, horses share similar abilities. That's why Hong Kong's racing has become a haven of gamblers. This is also the reason Hong Kong became a battlefield of the world's top jockeys. In fact, Hong Kong's racing fans are very, very critical of jockeys. Even James McDonald was often blamed when he made mistakes. For trainers and owners, they need to ensure the horse is upgraded on the correct pace. If you are too slow, you fucked up because you can't join graded races. If you are too fast, you're so fucked up because you are loose like shit in a level you shouldn't belong to. Another important thing is that Hong Kong is the only region with Classic Triple Crown for 4-year-old horses. Accurately speaking, it is not called Triple Crown, but called 4-year-old Classic Series. Because Hong Kong is a small region, they don't have a local breeding industry. Most horses are born, trained, or even debuts in Australia or Europe. They will be selected by international horse merchants and brought to Hong Kong at 3 years old. That means 3-year-old classic is nearly impossible because they are still not properly trained. Also, because they don't have breeding demand, most horses will become geldings to make the horses easier to train. That's why some old horses like Romantic Warrior are still active despite the old age. Okay, that's the end of the important knowledge. If you realize what I said, you can better understand the following story. Now, let's get started. Pakistan Star was born in Germany on March 2, 2013. His sire is Shamardel, a legendary racehorse with 4 G1 victories. They shared an incredibly similar appearance, and his grandsire is Giant's Causeway, a horse who never fell out of top 2 in his entire career. His dam is Nila Celebre, not a great racer, but she carried a bloodline from Paint Celebre, the 1997 ARC winner. With such a great bloodline, this horse became a highly anticipated deal. Pakistan Star stayed and trained in France until 3 years old. In 2016 Hong Kong International Auction, Pakistan Star was purchased by Kern Dean at the prize money 6 million Hong Kong dollars. Dean's all horses were named Pakistan because he had Pakistan ancestry. He assigned Pakistan Star to the trainer Anthony Stephen de Cruz. Anthony was a 2-time champion trainer in Hong Kong, known for training the legendary sprinter Silent Witness. After training for 3 months, Pakistan Star made his debut in July 2016. And this was where the legend began.
大家經驗唔係咁多。好，你一開閘嘅時候啊，巴基之星咧就漏閘啊，前面快嘅馬內欄位置秘密武器，中間迎進啊。咁再數出去大外檔，兄弟紅中間紅帽當旺財，出邊可人兒紫色衫嘅，中間紅衫正本紅心同埋阿凡達。咁啊最出嗰邊啊，仲有隻蓋世之寶啊。後一層嘅馬咧，仲見到海翡翠啦，咁啊黃衫藍帽響出邊嘅。再見到內欄位置吉利馬王中間自由雲啊，尾生幸運神區尾二天膽搖搖包尾咧就嗰隻巴基之星嚟㗎。好啦，咁啊差唔多入直路啦，前面放出嚟嘅馬有兄弟紅響入邊，出邊就可人兒兩隻馬拍住嚟放嘅。第3位當旺財內欄第4呢，咁啊仲有迎進啦，秘密武器褪後咗一層喎，咁啊粉紅袖咧響內欄嗰隻啊，再見到中檔位置仲有阿凡達，最出嗰邊呢就海翡翠追緊，鬥到嚟最後300米埋邊兄弟紅，鬥緊就係可人兒，再後邊嘅馬仲有阿凡達上緊，咁啊仲有秘密武器粉紅袖嘅，出邊追啲呢就係嗰隻咧阿凡達，最外檔啊就係呢隻巴基之星上緊嚟，最後100米巴基之星大外檔逢馬過馬已經係湧咗上嚟過晒㗎啦，跑第2名嘅馬兄弟紅可人兒，咁啊第4名係秘密武器啊。
Last 100 meters, still out of the camera. Pakistan Star showcased a crazy final spurt and win his debuts. Last 400 meters, 21.22 seconds was the fastest record since 2008. Newspaper, television, internet media. Pakistan Star exceeded the limit of horse racing community. Everyone in Hong Kong recognized this horse as the legendary king of comeback. At this moment, he definitely had the brightest future. In September, when the Hong Kong racing season began, Pakistan Star was upgraded to Class 3 with the rating 73. In the first race of the new season, he entered the Class 3 handicap with the increased distance 1400 meters. Once again, super late starts, but this time, people expected he would win like his debuts.
變位接續閃耀進區馬林中間加應小子啊，再後邊嘅話仲有赤龍區內欄紅衫呢，咁啊仲見到萬馬飛騰等緊位，出邊位置呢，就係呢隻狀元賽最出㗎啦，巴基之星綠色衫嗰隻啊，最後直路上面啊，前面透出嘅馬擁霸神區鬥緊瀟灑王子，內欄萬馬飛騰慳咗好多位上嚟啊，出邊巴基之星砰砰聲上緊嚟，鬥到嚟最後200米，巴基之星見到佢影上嚟過晒㗎啦，內欄位置萬馬飛騰中間擁霸神區添啊，接近終點，巴基之星好輕鬆咁贏添啊！第2名萬馬飛騰，第3名呢。
When people thought everything was going to continue as expected, things suddenly changed. As Pakistan Star was upgraded to Class 2, he started to struggle. In the following 2 Class 2 handicaps, he got back-to-back second place, and then he got a devastating 5th place in another Class 2 handicap, which was by far the worst performance in his career. Trainer Anthony argued that Pakistan Star was upgraded too fast. That may sound like a bad excuse, but actually it makes sense. The pace Pakistan Star upgraded was the 2nd fastest in history, only slower than the 3-time Hong Kong Mile winner, Good Papa. Strong rivals didn't allow him to win only through his final spurts. Late surging itself is a risky strategy. Only few goated horses can easily win by this again and again and again. However, Pakistan Star always had late starts, so it's almost impossible for jockeys to give him any strategy. To fix this problem, the team invited the superstar, Joan Moreira, to ride his final race in 2016. Moreira was the most popular jockey in Hong Kong. By 2015, he had won over 50 international G1 titles. Hong Kong fans called him Ray God, similar to the pronunciation of Thunder God in Chinese. For the first time in Pakistan Star's career, yes, the first time, he got a really good start. With Moreira's iconic corner acceleration, Pakistan Star finally reached the long-awaited victory.
有呢隻阿姆利則同埋嗰隻咧就阿凡達嚟㗎。好啦，鬥到嚟最後直路，前面透出嘅馬咧，咁啊有呢隻巴基之星撳住都上嚟㗎啦，埋邊海飛翔猛咁騎，再後邊嘅第3位咧有呢隻咧就吉利馬王阿凡達，最後100零米巴基之星佔先㗎啦，已經拋離咗個幾身位，贏緊呢場新馬錦標啦。海飛翠就第2，咁啊第3名咧阿凡達，第4名咧咁啊係吉利馬王，個機會似乎啊高啲啊。咁啊結果呢隻巴基之星。
When everyone thought his career was ready to take off, another accident happened. The 4-year-old Classic Series was founded by HKJC in 2017. Due to the demands of Classic Triple Crown, Moreira received many owners' invitations. As a result, he refused Pakistan Star's team and chose to ride another promising horse, Rapper Dragon. This decision further emphasized the rivalry of these 2 4-year-old horses. In the first leg of Classic, Rapper Dragon easily won by 2 lengths, while Pakistan Star only got 5th. In the second leg, Pakistan Star tried to get revenge, but sadly lost to Rapper Dragon again. On March 17, 2017, the final leg, Hong Kong Derby, was here. This would be the last chance for Pakistan Star to get revenge. Can he make it?
黃衫紅帽嗰隻咧就係起黃布，揈出去追嘅馬有大紅圖英雄嗰啲馬，響馬林博位綠色衫巴基之星。好啦，最後300界龍區已經突圍而出，後邊嘅馬有美麗傳承，中檔咧巴基之星殺緊上嚟，個勢都好勁啊！入邊位置仲有咧就係呢4季王，兜到嚟最後100零米界龍區佔先，巴基之星撻着咗追緊上嚟，今年打俾邊隻啊？界龍 贏啊！第2名巴基之星，第3名美麗傳承同埋4季旺需要影相啊！咁啊，結果呢隻街龍區都不負眾望啊，贏完香港經典1哩。
Once again, Rapper Dragon and Moreira made history. The first Hong Kong Classic winner was born. Until today, only Golden 60 could get the same achievements. Pakistan Star gave his all and earned the respect from everyone. In the end of the Classic, two rivals took their divergent paths. Pakistan Star just started his crazy journey, while Rapper Dragon ended his career in the saddest way. On May 7th, Rapper Dragon entered the G1 Champion Mile. No one knew this would be the last time they see Rapper Dragon alive. With a severe pelvic fracture, Rapper Dragon's legend came to a rice shower-like ending. In April 2017, Pakistan Star experienced his first international G1. Despite the strong final acceleration, he was defeated by the Japanese horse Neorealism. Neorealism's jockey, of course, was Moreira. Pakistan Star and Moreira was like Meisho Dodo and Opera. How can we solve this problem? Yes, you are right. Let's invite Moreira to ride Pakistan Star again. For Dean and Anthony, it is a very good decision. Moreira was the most popular jockey, and the horse had a great race with him last year. The only thing they didn't consider was Pakistan Star himself. He hates Moreira.
好，你一開閘巴基之星咧就稍為慢啲先啦，6-3響包尾位置啊。好啦，前面快噶嘛，醒目明區啦，走中間啊。咁啊響外邊位置係東方快車，內欄第3位，咁啊有呢隻馬上發財嚟㗎。再後邊跟住個第4咧，咁啊有呢隻咧就活力歡騰。哎呀，巴基之星自己停低咗啊隻馬。好啦，跑咗一段啊，咁啊前面咧咁啊帶咗出嚟嘅馬咧就醒目明區啊。咁啊跟住第2位東方快車啊，第3位馬上發財啊，第4位咧就活力歡騰啊。巴基之星係唔願展步，自己已經係停低晒㗎啦。好啦，咁啊過埋呢個1200米嘅段柱啦。
Pakistan Star stopped in the middle of racetrack. No matter how Moreira pushed him and whipped him, he didn't give a fuck. Seriously, this is very dangerous. Imagine what would happen if the front runner suddenly stopped. Luckily, no horse was injured. Due to this behavior, Pakistan Star was officially suspended by HKJC. Moreira was also fined 10,000 HK dollars for his illegal whipping. The owner Dern Dean supported Moreira and claimed he shouldn't be punished for a special situation. Anyways, the suspension was imposed. What is your next step? That was not a lifetime suspension. It can be cancelled if Pakistan Star proved he can run properly in 2 trail races. However, in a 1600-meter trail race, Pakistan Star stopped again. According to this performance, HKJC adjusted the standards from 2 to 4 trails. Trainer Anthony was confused. He had tried his best, but this horse was just different. Dane and Anthony finally came up with their last attempt. They invited the legendary American trainer, Monty Roberts. Roberts is known for communicating with horses and solving mental issues. If he couldn't help Pakistan Star, no one else could. After long communication and mental treatments, Pakistan Star finally passed all trials in February 2018. The 8-month suspension was over. During this period, many things changed. With the absence of Rapper Dragon and Pakistan Star, Beauty Generation silently kept improving and reached the top. It used to be their era. It used to be their legend. But now, the horse once defeated by them became the peak of an era. Pakistan Star restarted his career at the end of February. However, it didn't turn out as expected.
後邊嘅馬啦，先有天才啦，咁啊四季王啦，後啲先有大紅桃英雄嗰啲馬，入精咗就直路，前面馬克羅斯佔先啊，響佢外邊明月千里係黃衫嘅，追出四季王追，埋邊巴基之星嘅位置咧就唔係好夠嗰度啊，鬥到嚟最後百零米，透出係明月千里鬥緊入邊馬克羅斯，外邊四季王巴基之星喺呢幾隻馬後邊咧就唔係好夠位啊，鬥到嚟最後100米到啦，明月千里鬥緊埋邊馬克羅斯，馬克羅斯揮逼啊過翻呢隻明月千里，香港金杯得主。馬克羅斯啊，跑第2名，明月千里。
Spark, Pakistan Star, Western Express left flat-footed, as is Beauty Only. Southern Legend still has it. Pakistan Star and Pingwu Spark trying to reel him in. Joyful Trinity fighting on. Pingwu Spark got to Southern Legend. Pakistan Star can't reach them. Joyful Trinity, Pingwu Spark, Southern Legend. Pingwu Spark a driving finish with Southern Legend. Southern Legend, I think, got in narrowly from Pingwu Spark in a photo. Joyful Trinity probably third over Pakistan Star, and then Western Express and Beauty Only at the rear. Photo finish.
大師壯斯飛包尾嘅就係巴基之星啊！好啦，入正最後直路，前面透出嘅馬呢就係呢隻馬克羅斯啊，中間起連掌聲上嚟追佢，入邊博位仲有美麗傳承，外邊追呢就美麗大師馬林，中間仲有西方快車，大外檔巴基之星，最後百零米透出嘅馬呢就美麗大師，見到中間西方快車同埋平湖之星上緊嚟，出邊位置仲有巴基之星接近中啲美麗大師贏跑第2名呢就係西方快。
Pakistan Star got a 4th place back to back to back. What's worse, he once again showed unwillingness to run. Luckily, HKJC only required one more trail race, not a long suspension. Nevertheless, there isn't much time left for Pakistan Star. He's 5 years old. He never won any major titles. Meanwhile, Beauty Generation had become a multiple G1 winner. Should we quit now? Is his talent just a pipe dream? People start to doubt. In April 2018, Pakistan Star's team was preparing for the G1 Queen Elizabeth Cup. This time, the horse itself was okay, but the obstacles come from other sides. Moreira finally refused to ride. Sousa, Pakistan Star's jockey from the Classics, was cancelled due to flight line issues. Australian legend McAvoy got injured and ultimately gave up. Through a series of coincidences, the team surprisingly got a chance from William Buick. Buick was the British champion jockey. He's also the ace jockey of the great owners group Godolphin. With Buick's instruction, Pakistan Star started his incredible redemption journey.
入直路，前面馬克羅斯佔先啊，賽王晶走咗上嚟，咁啊見到咧外邊位置追有艾恩遺跡啊，綠色衫馬林有呢隻巴基之星啊，馬林中檔追，仲有呢隻大紅圖，再喺外邊上嘅馬就係平海福星，最後2巴巴基之星騎咗出嚟先啊，隻馬騎落去越騎越勁啊，拋離咗3個身位啊，中檔位置有大紅圖，入邊英雄，出邊平海福星，巴基之星贏出愛比女王杯，跑第2名大紅圖，第3名英雄，第4名係平海福星啊！結果呢隻巴基之星，哇跑出水準，原來咁犀利噶！跟住個內欄第3位入彎頭側，直路上面騎落去，一支就已經掟甩啦，交翻出應該有嘅水準，贏出愛比女王杯啊！大紅圖第2。
Yes, today we could show the public his true ability. This horse last year should have won it too, if the pace was on. But so many complications along the way. But soon enough, this horse has proved himself as a Group 1 horse. And right now, for the rest of the season, and there's only one race left he can go, it's the Temperamental Cup. And besides that, I will work it out with my owner, see where we can take this horse to. Maybe to the Royal Ascot or something. I think he needs racing. Because a horse like that has taught me a lot. His mind, how he thinks. He's got a racing mind now. He wants to race. How many races has he had this season? 3, 4? I mean, hardly had any races. How many Barry trials has he had? Oh, my goodness. You know, so I think he's much more professional now. It's a horse that's just improving all the time.
And then the most difficult race, in my opinion, to sort out, the QE2, the AP QE2 Cup. I think I've spent the last 18 months being told that I've been overrating Pakistan Star. Maybe now I'll be told I'm underrating him, but tremendous performance. And just like his trainer, maybe he's very, very talented and a little bit quirky. But no, they're a great combination, aren't they? And it all came together today, which was wonderful.
The first G1 win for Pakistan Star. The first victory in 2 years. Bilwick brilliantly finished his task. The team continued to challenge their last race of the season, Hong Kong Champions and Chatter Cup. Bilwick had another job in Epsom Derby, so they needed to find another jockey. The new duty lies on Tommy Berry. Berry never raced with Pakistan Star before, but he had some experience of training with this horse. Some people believe that he was the key factor to make Pakistan Star calm down. With the overwhelming 1.6 odds, the Chatter Cup started.
喐手噶啦，咁啊再見到第4位係化學能量，反而佢等入邊啊，包咗落尾噶嘛，仍然係嗰隻大紅圖。好啦，入直路，前面3隻時時精彩，巴基之星外邊係英雄，後邊2隻化學能量大紅圖，入到嚟最後直路，前面巴基之星綠色衫已經係透出啦，埋邊時時精彩，出邊英雄，再後邊嘅馬大紅圖黃衫入邊化學能量，最後100米巴基之星已經脫穎而出，睇個勢。遮打杯越贏越遠㗎啦！巴基之星贏啊，跑第2名時時精彩，第3名大紅圖告東尼，3隻翻晒嚟，第4名係英雄，第5名化學能量。
Season, I've got to thank Tony and the Connections because I know myself, if I told the Connections that I was going to put on a jockey that had only ridden 13 winners for the season and hasn't ridden a winner for 2 months, I'd be second guessing what Tony was doing. But to his credit and the owners, they stuck by me the whole way from when I trialled him before the QE2. They said I was going to be on him, and don't worry, there was nights where I was laying in bed thinking, waiting for the call to say you're not on him just because my form hadn't been good enough. But it's amazing when you get here on a day like this and you have someone like Tony and his Connections put a lot of trust to put you on a horse like this. From the start of the day, I was just in the zone. I felt like everything was going right, how it used to be for me, you know. So hopefully this is a turning point, and yeah, it's been a tough season, but I'm just glad that today's worked out as well as it has.
As the new season began, fans were anticipating Pakistan Star to challenge the dominance of Beauty Generation. However, Pakistan Star never replicated the insane performance again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 races in a row, Pakistan Star couldn't even get a top 3. Dane decided to find some new possibilities. He transferred Pakistan Star to a new trainer, Paul O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan was known for training the Japan Cup legend Horlicks. With his hard work, Pakistan Star successfully got a 3rd place in a G2, but sadly, this is the last time he got top 3. When Beauty Generation finished his record-breaking 8 straight wins in 7 months, when Exultants represented the younger generation and started the new era. When Japanese legends Vivlos and Les Gracious escaped from Almond Eye and challenged Hong Kong, Pakistan Star was silently abandoned by the new era. Buick, Sousa, Barry, Purton, Teton, all jockeys tried their best. It's not just about the willingness to run. A few months ago, he could constantly show us surprising final spurts, no matter win or lose. But now, his speed is gone. He didn't get injured, he's just past his prime. On November 17, 2019, Pakistan Star stopped again. Everyone knows this might be the last time. On December 6, Dane officially announced Pakistan Star would end his career in Hong Kong and seek opportunities in Dubai. It's been 1 year. Yes, 1 entire year. Pakistan Star is back. On the 3rd track of Maiden Racecourse, Pakistan Star finished his return race with an agreeable 4th place. Fans started to argue. Why is he still running? Indeed, he's a gilded. Beauty Generation was still active, but Pakistan Star had shown the unwillingness to run a lot of times. What is the meaning of these attempts? I think only Dane himself knew the reason. Another year passed. Pakistan Star returned again at the same position, the familiar 200-meter sign. He stopped again. He unlocked a new achievement, officially banned in 2 countries. A few days later, Dane's family announced the death of Colonel Dane. Some people joked that he was pissed off when he saw Pakistan Star's performance, but the fact was that Dane had been fighting multiple diseases for years. Dane never stopped his death. 30 years ago, he started his owner's career and purchased Star of Pakistan in the auction. 5 years ago, he encountered Pakistan Star. When I first saw Pakistan Star, he was completely indifferent to me. Yet, in my heart, I quietly vowed that he was the one. He gave him the best trainers and jockeys. When the crowd cheered for his victory, when the gamblers booed for his defeats, Dane was always there, feeling depressed, feeling hopeless, but still standing for him, cheering for him. Maybe in his final days, he just wanted to see his favorite horse, his only G1 horse, run and win for the last time. Farewell, Mr. Colonel Dane. Farewell, the brightest superstar. After retiring in 2022, Pakistan star was transferred to the Living Legends farm in Australia. Beauty Generation, Silent Witness, Good Papa. Numerous Hong Kong legends enjoyed their retirements in this farm. Pakistan star is still less Pakistan star, a bit awkward, a bit cute. He's not just a meme, he's not just a rage baiter. His story is complicated. His relationships are heart-wrenching. He has a rival who left the world too early. A rival so untouchable. A dedicated owner. A group of legendary jockeys and trainers. It's hard to define what a good horse is, but I can undoubtedly say he is a real legend. This is the story of Pakistan Star, the most unique superstar.